YouTube, what is going on, Lakers family? In today's video, we got some NBA news involving the Los Angeles Lakers. So earlier today, I seen a bold trade that was proposed for the Lakers to land Marcus Smart from the Memphis Grizzlies, and the Grizzlies received Rui Hachimura, Jackson Hayes, a 2024 second-round pick, LA Clippers via Los Angeles Lakers, a 2027 second-round pick from the Los Angeles Lakers, and this year's Lakers 2023 24 second round pick, I believe. And I will say, guys, it's been a very difficult 2023 24 NBA season for the Memphis Grizzlies, to say the least, right? They've been dealing with the injuries. They just haven't been able to stay healthy. Bad luck, right? And Steve Adams is a center. He's getting old. He's not getting any younger. And he missed a lot of games last season, right? And he missed the remainder of the season. He did not play in the postseason. And then Brandon Clark tore his Achilles, I believe, was against the Denver Nuggets. Correct me if I'm wrong. He didn't play the remainder of the season, so he was out for the postseason. And then Dylan Brooks, very good defender. They lost him in free agency. He went to the Houston Rockets, so it's a mess. They traded Tyus Jones, their backup point guard, to the Washington Wizards. And to be honest, guys, he was playing some really good basketball, right? Especially when John Morant, the superstar point guard, was injured, or if he was out for like a suspension, whatever the case may be, right? And then they traded all defender Marcus Smart from the Boston Celtics. It was a three-team trade, including the Wizards, the Grizzlies, and the Boston Celtics. So Marcus Smart was supposed to be Dylan Brooks' replacement on the defense end, especially. And there's just no hope for the Memphis Grizzlies, right? Their season is pretty much over. And I will say Marcus Smart was out at least 3 to 5 weeks with the injury. Luke Kennard has been out at least 2 to 3 weeks. And plus, this team was already struggling when John Morant was out for his 25-game suspension. And when he came back, John Morant, this team was playing some really good basketball. You know, John Morant was playing like a superstar player, averaging damn near 28 points per game, 8 assists. And to be honest, guys, I honestly think if this team would have stayed healthy, at worst, they would be a playing team, but at best, they would be a playoff team, right? And it's super unfortunate, but everyone was playing some really good basketball, right? Desmond Bain, even got Jaren Jackson Jr. So they look like a different team, a complete team, especially when John Morant was not playing, or if he was out, or when he was playing, this team was just a better team, right? Complete team. Now he's going to miss the remainder of the season. Super unfortunate. Definitely a shoulder injury, his labrum, and definitely rooting for him because he's been going through a lot this season, you know, suspension, 25 games, and now this season-ending surgery. So praise in the comment section. I will say maybe the Memphis Grizzlies would be sellers at the trade deadline, not buyers, because with the season lost, they could decide that they need some assets more than they need quality players on this team, right? And I would look into a trade for Marcus Smart. I would like him. He's a very good defender, and I will say the Lakers are very good defensively, but we need a little bit more offense. I will say he's not known for offense, but I will say I think this is a very interesting trade. I'm not willing to trade Rui Hachimura. I think he would be a very important piece for the Los Angeles Lakers in the postseason. And Jackson Hayes, he can go. I'm not the biggest fan of him. And maybe they can use the center Jackson Hayes because he's young, he's 23 years of age, and he's not getting too much minutes for the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, I will say Marcus Smart is 29 years of age. He's a veteran. He spent his last 9 seasons with the Boston Celtics, and this is his first season with the Memphis Grizzlies, right? He's shooting poorly from 3 this season, you know, shooting around 31.3% from 3. You know, he's not the greatest floor spacer. He's not known for three-point shooting, but his career three-point percentage is terrible. It's around 32.3%, so not efficient. And his three-point shot is just terrible, not great shooter. And he's averaging 14.5 points per game for the Memphis Grizzlies this season, shooting 43% from the field, which isn't their greatest, which should go up. But he's a career 38.8% from the field. So that is terrible, not very efficient. And I want someone that's going to be efficient for the Los Angeles Lakers, right? But he's averaging close to 2.7 rebounds, 4.3 assists, 0.3 blocks, 2.1 steals. My apology. And he's shooting 76.8% from the free throw line, playing 20 games played out of 82. We're like 37 games into the season. And he's played close to 30.3 minutes a night for the Memphis Grizzlies. So the biggest concern about this deal is, from the Lakers' point of view, is that Marcus Smart has spent the bulk of the season without a primary playmaker. Bearing any injury, that won't be a problem in the Los Angeles Lakers. Smart efficiency His efficiency should go up for the Los Angeles Lakers because he got LeBron James and Anthony Davis, which should spike up. But you've seen players that would shoot well for other teams and then they struggle for the Los Angeles Lakers, right? So it is a risk, but I wouldn't mind a Marcus Smart. Like I said, he's one of the best defenders in the NBA, and he's one of the best defensive guards in the NBA. Smart should give this team a stronger rotation, and he was named the NBA's DPOY in the 2021-22 season. He became only sixth guard in NBA history to win that award, which is incredible, and he's also been named the NBA's All-Defensive First Team 3 times and is a 3-time NBA Hustle Award winner and won it in 2019-22 and the 2023 NBA season, right, last season. Now, I will say, guys, Rui Hachimura is expendable with Cam Reddish emerging as a rotation player, and Jackson Hayes is barely getting any minutes for the Los Angeles Lakers. So the Lakers shouldn't hesitate to give up any second-round picks for a player like Marcus Smart. And the reason why the Memphis Grizzlies do this deal is because the Grizzlies may not want to keep either of these players, which is fine. They don't have to, but the Grizzlies are waving the white flags on the 2023-24 season because it's over. And this deal is about setting up another deal this summer. So either Rui Hachimura or Jackson Hayes should be an easier piece to include in a package. They're both younger, right? Jackson Hayes is like 23, Rui Hachimura is 25, and they're both younger than Marcus Smart. Why? Marcus Smart's 29 years of age, so he's like 4 years older than Rui Hachimura, and he's 6 years older than Jackson Hayes, but they're at least going to be affordable deals. And the Memphis Grizzlies could package some first-round picks either with these guys or acquire a star, even if it's like an all-star caliber player or a superstar caliber player if they wanted this summer to acquire those players, right? Although they could use Jackson Hayes, the Grizzlies haven't really replaced Steve Adams for the center position. Of course, you could say they have Bismack Biyombo, but he's really a wing, right? In my personal opinion, he's like around 6'8", 6'9", so he's very undersized. He could play the power forward, center position. And then you got Tillman, right? He could even play center too, but they need a replacement, so they could see him as their big man for their future. And that's all the Memphis Grizzlies can think about for the long time being. After all, the present is bleak. So the Memphis Grizzlies are just terrible this season, and everything is just gone out of proportion, right? And then for the Los Angeles Lakers, we're on a 2-game winning streak. We beat the Los Angeles Clippers, and now last night we beat a Toronto Raptors team, right? Our record is 19-19, which we are back in 500, which is good news. We are the 10th seed of Western Conference. We're 4-6 in our last 10 games, which is a little bit better, but not their greatest. And the only thing that sucks about the Lakers winning 2 straight games is that we got to worry about head coach Darvin Ham not getting fired, because if the Lakers continue to win these games, then most likely Darvin Ham's not going to get fired. Hopefully he does, because I want him out of here. I just don't trust him in the postseason. And even if we make trades, what is the point of all this if his rotations are going to be terrible, his timeouts taking too long to call timeouts, especially when teams go on bigger runs, and he's always having his hands in his pockets. So he needs to be held accountable, and the Lakers' three-point shooting is terrible, so that is a concern. And Marcus Smart wouldn't space out the floor right next to LeBron James and Anthony Davis. And just the other night when the Lakers did face the Memphis Grizzlies, Marcus Smart went off, right? He played really good basketball. He was hitting threes. And it seems like every player is always hitting threes against the Los Angeles Lakers. And when they joined the Los Angeles Lakers, the Brights are just too light for us, and they struggle to shoot threes. But Lakers fans, you guys let me know in the comment section, how do you guys feel about this trade? Would you guys like a Marcus Smart on the Los Angeles Lakers? They're going to be sellers. Of course, they do have some nice pieces, and I appreciate the support. Turn on notification bell so you guys get notified whenever I drop a video for future Lakers content. And also comment down what topic do you guys want to see me talk about in my next video. And we're on the road to 3K subs, but I'm out of here. Peace.